This week I'm exploring Slovenia and I'm really excited to explore a new country that I've never been before and visit somewhere that's been on my travel bucket list for so long. I arrived yesterday but it was so rainy that I stayed in the van all day, and I came to this campsite last night because wild camping in Slovenia is not very tolerated. I'm about to head and explore a bridge, a waterfall and a river viewpoint, and the river is very flooded and overflown. So let's go and explore some of Slovenia. In this river is usually turquoise blue, and it's one of the reasons that I wanted to visit this river. It's called the Soka River and I'm currently visiting a waterfall. But because there's been so much rain in the last few weeks, the river is like completely flooded and super fast flowing, so obviously it's not as clear as it usually is, but it's pretty insane. Usually it costs €5 to enter the waterfall here, which I didn't realise, but I walked past the thing and it says it's closed and there's no access to the waterfall because there's been so much rain, but other people have been walking along here, so we'll see how far I can go and if we can still get to the waterfall. Definitely overflowing. My feet got wet at some point. The path was completely flooded. The waterfall was going absolutely crazy. I had to walk pretty much through the water because the path was so flooded. I'm going to put some pictures up of what it's supposed to look like, and now you can see what it's like now that it's raining so much. But still pretty cool. Nice to see something different because I've actually not seen any waterfalls like that yet on the trip. I've mostly been doing lakes and mountains, so it's cool to see something different. On the same path as the walk to the waterfall there is also the river viewpoint and a pretty cool suspension bridge, which isn't the bridge we're going to be visiting, but I'm going to go there as well. The drone over a bridge when there's so many trees around is terrifying. I'm like not confident with my drone at all. Anyway, this is not the original bridge that I wanted to visit, so let's go check out this other bridge. That was, I think, called Napoleon's Bridge. I'm now back at the campsite waiting to check out because apparently I can't check out till 2 o'clock. Which is weird because I didn't pay yesterday, so I need to pay someone, otherwise I could have just left. But I think I made a friend every time I arrive. Hello. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. I don't know what to feed cats, otherwise I'd give you a little snack. Oh, what do you want? You want to come over here? Just climbing on you. Hello. Say hello. I have just driven up the Vršič pass, I believe it's called. I'm now at the top and I want to go for a hike, but it's like already nearly 4 o'clock, so it's probably only going to be a little short walk, but we'll see see how far we can get. It's absolutely freezing. I think it's like 5 degrees and it's really windy. I'm so high up in the mountains that there's snow on the ground, which is pretty cool. Let's go for a little walk. I had this hike down as one to do, but I didn't think I was going to have time to do it, so I'm kind of glad that I'm getting to do a bit of it. But when I was researching it, it said that it was super steep. I'm only 5 minutes in and I'm so out of breath, but the views are insane already. I definitely don't think I'll make it to the top. It's already 4 o'clock. It gets dark at 5, so I'm just going to go a little bit, see some nice views. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go any further because the hike basically goes down here and then back up, I think, that hill over there. And I think it's about to start raining and it's getting dark and the path is super slushy with snow. So it's not the best conditions to be continuing a hike, and I'm really bad at timing hikes, but anyway. There are some unreal scenes happening here right now. I'm pretty sure that's a cloud inversion over there. So I'm a bit sad that it's so far away, but time to head back. Tried to get the drone up to shoot the cloud inversion over there, but it's so windy in this section that it was struggling. The weather today is absolutely awful. It's been raining like a non-stop all morning. I did plan to get up at sunrise and come to this lake that I'm about to force myself to go and visit in the rain. So yeah, it's like 1 o'clock and I've been doing nothing all morning because I really did not want to go out in the rain, but I think I just need to force myself to go out because it's going to get worse. I really tried. It's so rainy. It doesn't look like it's that rainy, but I was getting pretty wet and the camera was getting wet and I don't even have an umbrella to like hold above the camera. So I'm back, which is a real shame because the colours around here are really nice. Like there's something about this area where there's a lot of like dark red trees. So the autumn colours are really nice, but it's not worth standing in the rain getting soaked. I'm gonna head towards Lake Bled and see if the weather clears at all tomorrow. If not, it might just be a case of hanging around, maybe go to a coffee shop or something for the day. And yeah, let's just see what happens tomorrow. Good morning. I just did a little, it's definitely a hike because it was so steep, up to the Lake Bled viewpoint. The whole path is basically a waterfall, like there's a huge hole there. Anyway, wasn't the most dramatic sunrise, but it was nice that there weren't too many people around, although there was a photographer there who kept asking people to move out the way of his shot, which I don't know if I admire his confidence and balls to just ask people to move, or if I find it a bit rude because like it's public land, like everyone should be able to enjoy it. The place where I stayed last night was actually quite far away from this end of the lake, so I drove and parked in a lay-by up here So I'm really hoping I haven't got a fine, because camping around here is not allowed, and I'm hoping they didn't see the van and think, oh my god, you're wild camping. But I'm gonna quickly stop by this bottom end of the lake now, and then I'm gonna go move the van back to the car park, and then I'll probably come back for another wander around the city, town. I don't know if it's a city, lake, you know. I also just remembered I didn't fly the drone whilst I was up there, which is pretty annoying. I'm actually not sure if it's allowed, but I was too busy making coffee and getting photos. I'll put some photos here because they look so good, and it's so hard to like film, take photos, film for my phone, because the main videos I make are on TikTok, so I film on my phone, film for this video, take photos on my camera, so it's really hard to do all of it at once. But oh, look at this. Yeah, it's really hard to do everything at once. This one-man show over here, it's a struggle. Anyway, I need to go move the van because I do not want to get a ticket. And that is sadly the end of my time in Slovenia. I'm now on my way to Austria, so make sure you subscribe for that next week. Apologies that this video was a little bit shorter than maybe the rest. It was just raining non-stop for like 2 or 3 days, and it was really hard to stay motivated to get out and do things. So yeah, but I am very glad I finally saw Lake Bled. It's been somewhere that I've been wanting to visit for ages, so that was pretty nice. And yeah, stick around for Austria because I'm on my way to visit a thermal pool in the middle of the woods, which sounds pretty cool. So I'll see you next week.